Yo, I was watching YouTube tutorials on how to have my first kiss. I've been talking with this girl for a while now, and now we are planning to go on a date. And I wanna kiss her on this date. But I've never kissed a girl in my life, let alone on the first date. So I've watched dozens of videos on how to kiss a girl on the first date. And I've started taking notes. So then I'm walking to pick her up from her phone. I'm walking on the sidewalk. It's like a very windy and a very hot day. It's like 29 degrees Celsius outside. And I'm just naming all the points. I'm just refreshing them. All the points that I'm gonna be going through to have my first kiss on that date. So I pick her up. We have our first date. I go one by one through these points. It's already dark outside. We stand under her home. I went one by one through each of the points. Apart from one. Apart from kissing her. I've done all the things that I needed to do, apart from kissing her. So now we are under her home. She has to go like really fast because she is already late because the trains were being delayed. She has to go really fast. So she's like, Bart, it was really nice talking to you. Hey, I have to go. And she goes and like, wait. I wave to her to wait just a second. Like my legs are already shaking. I take my hand and I put it on her cheek. And we have our first kiss. And I have my first kiss in my life. On that first date. I know that it was such a retard thing to do. Watching YouTube videos, YouTube tutorials on how to have my first kiss. But I was this social retard. And I went from this social retard who never kissed a girl in his life to having his first kiss on the first date. So I'm telling you, if there is somebody who could give you some advice on how to kiss a girl on the first date, it would be me. It is the advice that younger me would love to hear. Not when I had my first kiss, but before. Imagine if I had this advice years ago. If I had these few points years ago, my first kiss would be way earlier. It was fucking late. So I'm telling you, if I was such a retard, such a social retard, then you can do it too, man. I was just so awkward socially. That I have to watch these YouTube tutorials. But many would call it a retard, like it was a retard thing to do, alright. But I like to look at it like imagine a tribe. There is this elder in the tribe, and men gather around that elder and listen. And imagine this elder saying, talking about women, about how to deal with women, about how to seduce women. Imagine that elder giving this knowledge to the tribe. Would you think of it? Would you think of these kids listening to the elder as retarded? Would you think of them less? Would you think of them that they are just lesser human beings, that they are fucking stupid? Would you view them as such people? I wouldn't. For me, it's such a normal thing that the elder is giving some advice to the younger people, and they are just listening. And that's what I did with the YouTube videos. I would be watching YouTube videos with the elder, and I put myself in the position of just the tribe listening. Getting the knowledge from the tribe elder. This is just so fucking natural for humans. That there is this one human being who knows more and he shares it with others. This is so fucking normal. And yet, this is such a weird thing to watch YouTube videos about how to kiss a girl. I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so. Imagine two scenarios. One where I've been watching these videos and yeah, I'm such a retard. And the second, I'm retarded socially. I'm socially anxious. I'm awkward around people. It doesn't have to be even women. It can be men. I'm awkward around everybody. Imagine that. These two people. Alright, this one is weird because he's watching videos about how to kiss a girl on the first date. And about the techniques of kissing. Yeah, I watched that too. Yeah, it's freaking weird. But would I rather stay that person? Would I rather stay that social retard who never kissed a girl in his life? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Do you wanna still stay this little peasant? This little bitch? Do you wanna stay that little bitch? Because others say that, yeah, this is cringe. I know my answer was no, I don't wanna stay this little bitch. I don't give a fuck if others say that this is cringe. Will you let others dictate your life? Because I didn't. You shouldn't as well. Because this is like, oh, if I say this is cringe, then I'm not gonna do it. Like, what the fuck? Why are you letting these peasants dictate your life? So now, I've taken notes from these videos, and these are my 5 most important points that I've gotten from them. So, I want you to take a pen and a piece of paper or open your notes app, because you are fucking gonna need this. Whether you kiss a girl in your life or not, you're gonna need them. Even if you kiss girls on the first date, maybe you will get something from this video that will still apply into your future, so it's just gonna be so fucking useful. So, the first thing is to call it a date. You are not friends. You're not meeting her to, oh yeah, let's be friends, let's have a drink, let's talk a little bit, and let's just be friend. No, let's not be friend. Let's not. You don't have to go from the stage of we are talking, we are friends, we are dating. No. Skip this friends part. Fuck this. You're not friends. Stop pretending that you are here to just be friend. You didn't. You come here to make friends. You came here on a date. So from the start, call it a date. That's what I did with that girl. She was like, yeah, maybe let's. She was already thinking that we would go as friends, that it would start as a friendship and then some maybe dates and more. But from the start, I was like, no, if this isn't a date, I'm not going. I know that it sounds weird that I put it in better words, but the point stays the same. That you go on a date, you tell her that it's a date. And if she's like, no, let's go as friends, then don't go with her. She doesn't want you. She clearly doesn't want you. If she doesn't want to go on a date, and if she says that, no, let's go out as friends, do you think she actually wants you? Do you think that? No, of course fucking don't. So call it a date. That's the first thing. Note it down, remember. The second thing is to initiate with a hug and a compliment. Oh, but I don't wanna give a compliment at the beginning of the date. It's gonna be so needy. No, it's not. It's not gonna be fucking needy. First of all, you'll break the touch barrier with hugging, of course. But when it comes to the compliment, it's a weird thing that giving her a compliment won't be a sign of femininity. Not at all. Honestly, I'd say that it is a sign of masculinity. That you come in for a date, you dressed up nicely, you hug her and say, yo, you look very beautiful today, or you look very cute today. Did I sound like a bitch? Did I? I think that it's very important to say it in a certain way. If I said, oh, you look so cute today, I sound like a bitch, don't I? So I think that your delivery is fucking important. And I remember I was sitting on some grass right before that date, and I was practicing the words that I would say. I know that it sounds stupid, but I would sit on this grass and I'd be saying, yo, you look very beautiful today. Yo, you look very beautiful today. You look very beautiful today. I was repeating this shit. I know that it sounds crazy and fucking retarded, I know. But if you don't practice this, you're gonna fuck this up. So if you're like, oh, this is cringe, I'm not gonna do it. Alright. Then you're gonna start the date with a bad first impression. Then that's what I was thinking. That if I don't practice this, I'm gonna fuck this up on the date. So I just had to get that reps in before the date started. So remember about initiating with the hug and with a compliment. Very fucking important. The third step is to do some light touching, like holding hands, touching her on her shoulder, on her hand. Just initiate some touch, because how can you like imagine that? How could you have your first kiss without first holding hands and without first any touching? Imagine you've never touched a girl in your life. Touched on her hand. You've never touched her in your life. You've never hugged. And now you wanna kiss. Now you lean in for the kiss. She's gonna push you away. And it's funny that this pushing away of you will be the first touch that will be on this date. So I'm telling you, do light touching. It will get her used to your touch. This will make her just like, yeah, you are touching now. So this is gonna be very natural for you to start kissing. Because you've already been touching, she is accustomed to you. So now this is just normal, right? The fourth step that you must remember about is getting closer to her physically. Imagine that you are sitting across the table at some food place. You're staying across the table. You are talking, but now you have to lean 2 fucking meters. Imagine that. You have to lean so much to her. This would be weird. She'll probably push you away. Get closer to her physically. How can you kiss her if you're so far away from each other? It's not possible. It's gonna turn out awkward. Imagine you have to stand up and to kiss her. This would be fucking weird. This would be... You know that. This would be awkward. So I'm telling you, get closer to her physically. I remember sitting on that date at the fountain, and we are sitting right next to each other. I think I had my hand wrapped around her. Then we, in the train, the same. We are sitting next to each other. She is she was on my left. She is very tired. I'm tired as well, and I have my hand holding her as if we were a couple already. But we've been outside for the past 5 hours. So remember, keep that in mind to just be closer to her. This will make her accustomed to your touch, and this is gonna be just normal for you to kiss her. So natural. Imagine being 20 centimeters from each other. Imagine that. You're 20 centimeters from that girl, and this is just natural to, at the right moment, lean in and kiss. You don't have to go 2 fucking meters. And the last thing is to just kiss her, but at the right moment. I can't fathom just making a kiss at the bad time. Imagine that. Imagine kissing a girl, but this is not the right moment. Imagine you're in a store, she's handing you some flour, but instead you lean in for a kiss. This isn't the right moment, dude. This isn't the right moment. It would be nice if it were dark, romantic. It would be nice if it were in some nice place. It doesn't have to be. But if it's, you will know when it's the right moment. But look for them. Look for these right moments. And if it's not too early, then you can try to initiate the kiss. So I'm telling you, if you've written down these 5 points, if you remember about them, I'm telling you, you'll have your first kiss on the first date. And if you kissed a girl already, you'll just be consistently kissing girls on the first date. Because these things fucking work. They do. Because how could they not? Ask yourself, isn't it a very natural progression to a kiss? Isn't it? Of course it is. I've watched hundreds of videos, so you don't have to. So you can watch just this one. So I'm telling you, don't consider this as retarded. That's no applying this stuff. Remembering about these points will just be quite weird. It won't. I did it, I had my first kiss, and what matters? What else matters? That these peasants would say that, yo, this is so weird. No, just take the fucking action and be the kisser on the first date. Thanks for watching and have a good day, dude.